How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One here with the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross update video. I do apologize, allergies have knocked me around, so I'm still have that cough and a slight headache, but it's cool. Man, guys, we have a pretty big update today. I'm sure you all know this, so we're gonna just go there and we're gonna cover this stuff because a lot happened. Okay, 0 AP campaign, yay, that's good. It's back for what? How long is this back for, actually? June 10th. So, ooh, what is that? 2 weeks, roughly? No, well, yeah, about 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks. Close to that, anyway. Dang. Alright, so 2 weeks of free AP, which is great. It's not too much of a surprise anymore. We're kind of used to that by this point in time, but it's still nice to see. It is 0 AP. Okay, so here we go. Let's go into the 2.6 update. So, count again. Blah blah. Let's see. System additions. Okay, so they added PvP mode, which we know about that. Access to the Coliseum. They added the 7-star medal rarity. Added. Oh, you have to check here for more details. How interesting. So what does that do? Okay, it goes over there. Okay, that's fine. Look over here. Added Keyblade subslots, that's gonna be crazy as well, and added the ability to use Metal Optimize feature in Story Quest, Proud Mode, and PvP Mode, which basically allows you to just like, it mainly for Proud Mode, I think, and sometimes Story Quest. I guess for the things needed to get past them, it'll just automatically put them on there for you, so you don't have to worry about going through your medals and finding them, which can be a nice thing. It's a little time saver, which is pretty cool. Let's see, all the point quests, blah blah. Okay, so all following quests in the same quest line will now unlock automatically after completing a story quest. Oh, neat. Okay. Skip quests will still be uncleared. There are some story quests that you cannot skip, which makes sense for story mode, I'm guessing. The skip feature does not extend to proud mode, which is that makes sense too. Okay. Okay, cool. A push notification will now be sent out when a party member activates their Lux boost. So people who are trying to keep their parties active to see who's doing what and everything, if they're activating their Lux on time, this will allow people to know that. I guess the team leads into people who keep track of that, which is, I guess, it's a nice feature overall. Some people are viewing it as one more push notification, which, you know, technically is true, but for those parties who try to get to coordinate better, this is actually pretty good, and I do like that one. They added the following medal filter option: 7-star rarity, SP attack bonus 7. Okay, so basically they added in the they added the upright reverse buff and debuff. Cool, that's pretty cool. Added the following medal sort option. Sort by score bonus. Oh, useful. Oh, I like that. Useful for score events and high score challenges. Okay, cool. Changes and adjustments. They made the following adjustments to Keyblade upgrade materials, making it easier to upgrade Keyblades to 25. So, Mithril Stones, Mithril Gems, Mithril Crystals, and Orichalcum and Adamantite ore are no longer required upgrade materials. Okay. I'm only annoyed by that one. And this is a small petty thing, so it's not a big thing. That is really, really, really good for new players. New and recent players, awesome for those guys. That makes a lot of sense, and I see where they're going with it and why it is needed in the game at this point. My only beef with it is that I've been a day one player, and, like, you know, having to slug through all those quests and everything to get Orichalcum, or wait for those events to show up on certain days and everything, was a huge hassle, and now it's all gone. And I was just like, alrighty. But I get it. It's really good for new players. I understand that. So, okay, fair enough, cool. Only one Mithril Shard is required to upgrade a Keyblade to +1. Only one each of upgrade material at different stages, such as Curative Leaves, is required to upgrade by +1. Okay, the Moogle Glory Keyblade quests are now permanently available. Alrighty then. Interesting. Following quests have been removed. Oh, okay, so they removed the materials quest. Okay, that makes sense. I got you. So, wow, okay, so I guess if you didn't go do those material quests at any point in time, kind of thing, if you never complete them or anything, you lost out on some jewels. Not a lot. I think it's like 10 jewels per thing, but it's still a bit of jewels you kind of lost out on if you didn't already complete those, so. Alright. Changes have been made to the amount of gems, Electrum ore, and dark matter needed to... Oh, no, okay, no changes. I'm sorry, no changes have been made. Okay, so that's the same. Alright. Made the following to special quest. Monday through Friday, one of 5 former combination VIP quests will be offered daily. What? Okay, yes, I know. Thank you. I haven't been online today yet, so that's why we're still kind of right here. Okay, cat's head again. 104 or 5? Oh, check it out. The skill quests on Saturday and Sunday. So I guess if you buy VIP, it's unlocked all the time. Yeah, look, Friday is money medals. Okay, skill quest guy. Oh, skill quest. This is permanent. If you buy VIP, these are unlocked all the time. If not, you have to wait for these days to show up. But it's still a really, really good thing. Evolve medals are all here. Okay, so I'm betting that because of this, we're never going to see the combination quest anymore that had the... which makes sense. That's what they said, right? Let's go back over here. Notices 2.6, blah, blah, down here. Yeah, the former combination VIP quest, which makes sense. Then now they're offered daily. Unless you buy VIP, then they're offered at all times. Okay, interesting. Okay. If you buy VIP, obviously, that's not going to affect you in terms of waiting for certain days. If you don't, then you're only going to get it on those days that show up. But that is a cool thing they do offer now. I do greatly like that. That's neat. Okay, that's a cool thing. Kind of sucks that, of course, it's under the VIP paywall, but that's still a neat feature. Alright. Fusing two of the same metal together, even if they're different rarities, will now result in the base metal gaining a new trait. Oh, cool, okay. Example, fusing a 4-star number K2 Earth into a number 6-star K2 Earth will result in the K6 Earth gaining a trait. Okay, that's neat. Increase the maximum metal slots from 1,300 to 2,000, so we can get a lot more space now, which is pretty cool. Added names to jewel packages available for purchase. No change to the amount of jewels in the packet. Okay, it's the same. They just changed the name. Okay. Neat. So that's a pretty good update. We got some pretty good things out of that one. So the sub slots. This is where it's going to get interesting. Basically, you put a 7-star medal into a sub slot, and you can increase your Keyblade slot multipliers, which is going to be absolutely bonkers. And it's going to increase a lot of things. I guess this is a way for, I guess right now the cap is at 40. A way to keep on increasing your slots, which I get. That's really neat. But oh man, actually that's gonna cause some interesting stuff to happen pretty soon. How much slot multiplier increases is based off the special attack bonus for the medal set in the sub slots, i.e. Tier 3s and Tier 5s are going to give you different ones, different increases there, which makes sense. You can only set 7-star medals in there, which again makes sense for what you're trying to do. And additionally, you can only set medals that match each particular sub-slot attribute. So you're going to have to follow an attribute tree as well. This is going to be interesting. Medals will be set in some order moving from slot 1 to slot 2 and so on. So you can't just like skip them randomly to gain more traits on there or to gain more spots. So, it's not saying anything... Yeah, so it's not really saying anything about using kind of like the pet slots. Because, you know, in the pet slot you can put medals in there and you gain experience points to level up your pet. But it didn't matter what you put in there. You can put it in there anyway and it wouldn't impact anything else. I'm thinking this is the same way. For instance, as they're shown here, if you had these same 4, and I'm sure the paths will be different, which makes sense, but if you needed to use a reverse speed and you use Lark Scene in it, I'm pretty sure you could use it both, even though it's being used somewhere else. I think. Please, in the comments below, correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think that's how it's going to work. If it does, that'll be okay. If not, then they're really going to make you work to get those slots filled up for all the Keyblades. So, that's going to be pretty interesting. Wow, okay, that's going to be game-changing and stuff like that, too. That's really, really interesting. I cannot wait to get into that one and see what it does more, like how it's going to affect games and how you can actually utilize it. So, that's pretty crazy. Introducing 7-star rarity, which has those cool new background. You can now evolve your medals to a new maximum level of 7 stars. EX medals, basically saying all the old cost medals, evolve medals, anything cannot be used to evolve into 7-star medals. You evolve a 7-star medal, you evolve a medal to a 7-star rarity to increase its maximum strength over 10,000 and greatly increase its damage multiplier, making that medal more powerful than ever before. Some medals, limited time medals, high score challenge medals, will gain a tier 3 upright and reverse strength buff when evolved into 7 rarity. So there's that. So here's an example. HD Store, 6-star, deals 8 hits 2 turns, PSM strength by 1 and inflicts more damage to higher HP. Initial strength was 73.56, damage multiplier at max 7.8, 7 star, and now deals 8 hits, 2 turns. Upright strength by 3 is now added to that one, and I don't think anything else. Its strength goes to 12,121, which is a substantial increase, and it goes up to a maximum of a 11.13 multiplier. So, yeah. It's going to be crazy. Here's where it's going to get tricky, though, guys. This is something interesting that I'm going to go, wow, okay, this is going to make it interesting. In order to evolve a 6-star medal into a 7-star medal, you will need to fulfill the following conditions. The medal must be at max level and have a maximum special attack bonus. Okay. You have necessary blue fairy evolve medals, and they are leveled by there. When you pull for blue fairies, they have the tiers right there. So basically, this one in here can only be used to evolve tier 1 6-star medals into 7-star medals. So, there are 8 different varieties of the blue fairy evolve medal, corresponding to the special attack bonus tiers of 1 through 8. You will need 5 blue fairy medal evolves corresponding with a particular medal special attack bonus tier in order to evolve them from 6-star to 7-star rarity. Okay. You can attain blue fairy evolve medals by using draw tickets earned from PvP mode to draw from them. I'm sure eventually we'll get them added into other things like high score challenges, damage contests, maybe certain events you can cross. Maybe at some point, I'm not too sure. But, ooh man, because that in conjunction with this portion right here, introducing PvP mode. We all know how it's going to work out now. You're going to face off against other players using multiple Keyblades. As both you and your opponent have infinite HP, the player that dishes out the most damage will be the winner. There will be monthly ranking period for PvP. I don't like that. I wish it had been weekly for this. That would have made a lot more sense in terms of what the actual setup for it is. Coliseum is already monthly. We get that portion, and that makes sense for what's going on in it. But PvP, I think would be far better served in a weekly setup. But, you know, I don't have any control over that one. Basically, it would give people more things to do during times when there are no big events going on. Like right now, for instance, the only thing going on right now is PvP. There's not another event going on. Which is good. Don't get me wrong, that's good now, but that's good for like in a weekly format. It would give people things to do in a weekly format when there is like a small burst of like events going on, or even if you are a player who's been playing for a while, and you go through and you manage to clear out whatever event that came out. Like, you know, say for instance they popped out with like a damage contest. You went through, you did it, you got your rank, you're as high as you can get. Cool. Now you have like 3 or 4 days or however long you have in a week to kind of twiddle your thumbs a bit in terms of the gameplay. Well, hey, you could have gone and done PvP for the weekly rewards. You can still do it every day. I get that. It's not really changed up from that one, but you know, it would have been nice to. It would have given you more incentive and more enjoyment doing it in weekly formats than a monthly format. So hopefully, eventually, they will follow through with that and actually, you know, change it out. I would like to see that. The keywords that can be used in PvP during these periods will be predetermined, which again we already knew about. Makes sense to throw in that one. I do like that aspect of it, so that's actually a cool thing. While the number of times you can play PvP is limited per day, you can increase your number of tries by purchasing the weekly Duels Extravaganza. This is part 1 of... My cat is all grace, or lack of it. This goes back there with the blue fairies. Basically, number 1, doing it this way. You can increase your number of tries by purchasing the weekly Duels Extravaganza. So that automatically puts it behind a paywall in some form already. Obviously, players who have the ability to run the event more times already have an advantage. Just flat out. Already, you have an advantage. Even if you are a new player or a casual player, you're not even a whale or anything, you already have an advantage by buying the weekly VIP. So, okay. Not counting the fact that, you know, you can only get the blue fairy so far via playing in PvP mode to get those to get score points in order to get tickets to pull. Alright, so PvP battle rules. When the Keyblades are used in PvP, you and your opponent will use them one at a time in a 3-round battle. The player that deals the most damage per round will win that round. If you win 2 rounds, you win. You and your opponent will alternate who gets to go first each attack round. For example, if you get the first attack during round 1, your opponent will attack first during round 2. Buffs and debuffs will last multiple turns and will carry over between rounds. Isn't that something? So my thing on this one, guys, you need to make your setups designed for that, you know. And basically, what's always going to happen in every PvP mode from what I've seen so far. I haven't done it myself yet. I'll be doing a video of me doing my initial runs on PvP after this video. You're always going to go first. Your opponent will start second, and then you will start third. That's the way it's always going to be. It's the way I've seen all the videos work out for it, and everything I've heard about it says it so. Okay, you're going to have to link up and be very careful about your setups. I am liking. Well, basically, here you go. When you defeat your opponent, you and your opponent will swap ranks. That's curious. So if you're number one and a person logs in the game who is a high caliber player and they beat you, you take that number one spot and you become rank whatever they were. Oh, so if you rank 1000 defeat your opponent rank 500, you become rank 500 and your opponent becomes rank 1000. The last day of this event is going to be just batshit crazy, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted it in weekly mode, because the insanity that would arise from this one. But okay, I'm not sure I like that aspect of it yet, honestly, but it is interesting. It's different, and I do like different at this point in time. So okay, should you defeat an opponent whose rank is lower than yours, there will be no effect on either player's rank. Okay, that's nifty. Battles have a 5-minute time limit. Should a battle exceed this time limit, it will be treated as a loss. Okay, in this event, the rankings will not be affected. Cool. Other rules. Both you and your opponent will be considered to have no attributes, and therefore you have no weak attribute. Exclude special attacks that ignore attributes. Hear that? Exclude special attacks that ignore attributes. All of a sudden, those WAF medals have way more relevance once again. King Mickey EX has relevance. The Tsum Tsum medals have relevance, you know? That's very interesting to hear that. So you can dish out a little more damage if you have those medals that ignore attributes, or that always deal plus damage. Very interesting. Status effect skills will have special PvP mode only effects and will have different durations from regular battle. Your opponent will be considered a ground enemy. That's good to know. So that made the ground trait. Already ground was more desirable than aerial. That just made ground like 50 times more valuable for players as a trait to get. Which makes you wonder, are we going to see ground as a more finicky trait to acquire along with extra attack? You can pick the order of your Keyblades right here. So you can just go in there and you can swap them in and out. It shows you the attack and defense of each one. On the PvP Keyblade screen, you can customize your order. Yeah, Keyblade there. You just drag it. You can pretty much just drag it into the slot you want it to be. So there you go. Unlike normal, you cannot use the same medal more than once in different setups. We already knew about that, but it's good they point out here again. You need to strategize carefully about what order to use your Keyblades in and where to place your most powerful medals. About point rewards. You will receive points for participating in PvP battles, and you can get different rewards based on those points. You will receive points even in the case of a draw or losing a battle, but you will receive more points should you win, obviously. Points earned will be reset when each ranking period ends. A portion of the mission update, yeah, so they changed it, so you do, I think, what is it, 3 now? 3 PvP missions now, and it replaces one of the raid boss, and 2 of the do 5 quest things. I'm pretty sure that's how that worked out. Let's see. Oops, come on. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm already there. That's why. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then complete quest 1, 2, 3, raid boss 1, and then the Lux totals like normal. Oh, and they lowered the Lux limit. It's only 10,000 now instead of 30,000. There you go. So that's how that changed out. So on the whole, this update is very good for the game. It's a great for the game, honestly enough. It's something very, very new added to the game. It adds a whole new dynamic to the game. It's not anything remotely like what we're used to from this game. And at this point in time, this game being, you know, now 2+ years old, not much, I mean, really it's just 2 years old, but with this game being 2 years old, and it was obtaining a certain amount of staleness to it, in terms of like, you know, okay, it was kind of rote, you know, it was routine to go do certain things. That is no longer the case with this particular new add-on, and I love that. Stagnation is one of the worst things that can happen to a game and in life in general, and this helps alleviate that in a great deal. So that's very, very good, and it's unique. I love the fact that it will require you to strategize with your medals on the whole. On the whole, people are gonna have to put some serious thought into Keyblade setups, considering you can only use one medal per setup. You can't go and use, like, Kyrie EX on all 3 setups. You can only have her on one setup unless you have multiple copies. So that's very, very good. I love the dynamic for it. I love how they're making it all inclusive. They're basically allowing you to level up old medals that weren't very good in the past or that we outgrew, now have relevance once more, which is spectacular. It's changing things to the game, which is great. The new mechanic is very cool. The sub-slot multipliers is a very neat idea in terms of, like, it's allowing you to increase limits and everything. That's all great. I love it. The only downside to this one, and it's kind of what I'm going, like, this is kind of like a bad thing in terms of the game as well too, is people who pay money in this game are going to dominate this game. Because people who pay money in the game are going to have multiple copies of the stained glass medals, multiple copies of Kyrie and Shion EX. And the worst part for this one, for I've seen 2 so far, copy medals with extra attack. Medals in general with extra attack, but especially copy medals with extra attack, they're gonna go through things. I mean, there's only so much you can do, no matter how much damage you may do. You may have the better medals and the better traits. So say, for instance, you have, like, well, AC Sora, that's the one I'm using here. AC Sora, say you have an AC Sora, and it has ground and strength plus 1,000 on it. Awesome, right? If your opponent has that same medal, but say your opponent has, like, say your opponent has strength plus 1,000 and, like, EA on it, it is going to do more damage. You have the better trait because you have ground on it and strength. But with that EA, that will balance out. And more than likely, beat out the ground trait. And that's something to greatly consider a lot in terms of the game. That's gonna be a problem for the higher tiers, obviously. So I don't like that fact. That's really buggy to me, unfortunately. And again, because they're probably gonna have multiple copies of copy medals as well too going in there. So it's like, it's kind of difficult to get around in a lot of ways, but it is what it is in that regard. I don't like the fact that automatically. Since I bought VIP, let's see. I think initially you only get 5. You can do the PvP 5 times in a day. Initially, if you don't buy VIP. If you do buy VIP, you have double the tries. Double the tries if you buy VIP. If you're a player who doesn't buy VIP, you are going to have a rather hard time doing this, basically, because I have double your opportunities in order to get a higher rank. So there's that, and that's really irksome. And obviously, if they put those gold and silver tickets into other events like high star challenges or anything else, obviously players who pay money are going to get those higher tier rewards, more times a pull to get the higher tier 7 medals, and there you go. That's really irksome. And it kind of bugs me a lot about this one. There is one saving grace for that, though. And this is up to a point, and this makes a lot more sense now why they have the rank exchange the way they do. Because if you only have 5 times to do this, and you manage to pull out a win over a higher tier player who spends money in the game, you're gonna have a chance to beat them out by changing your ranks to them. So if they were ranked like 256, and you're where I'm at, 56,256 rank, and I beat somebody like that, and we're going to change ranks. That's only really going to last, or that's going to make a lot more sense on the last day, because people would be more active on the last day, obviously, within their tries. But even then, man, I have 10 tries over people's 5s in this case. I mean, they are really making an incentive for people to buy VIP. I mean, they are really pushing it. They're like, buy VIP, and you can do all those little sub-quests for Evolve medals, or mainly the skill quest. You can do all the skill quests every day of the week if you buy VIP. If you buy VIP, you have 10 times in a single day to get the higher rank, to get more score, to pull more of the points over here. Because you go over here into shop, and but these banners, guys, no, don't do these banners. They entice you with that Kyrie and Shion. What is this, Kyrie? Yeah, Kyrie and Shion shown in there. Your chances of pulling Kyrie or Shion are not good. And on top of that, they give you a Sid times 5 as a bonus thing. So the only plus side of these banners is that you are guaranteed to get a 7-star medal in them per pull. You'll get the featured one within 5 pulls as a mercy pull. Okay. And when you pull a 7-star medal, if you don't already have it fully gilded, they're going to come fully gilded, and they'll unlock Nova for you as well. That's a nice feature on them, but these banners right here are not worth it at all. I was almost tempted to just do like a YOLO pull on one of these. I'm not going to. Like I said, I'm not pulling anywhere near as much as I used to in the game anymore. I'm pretty much just buying VIP. So I'm not going to waste my jewels on this. I'll waste it on, like high score challenges or, the next meta buffer that comes out. So I'm not going to touch these ones. What I'm ready for is down here, though. Here you go. Gold ticket, silver ticket, and bronze ticket draws. So I have 5 chances right here to draw some medals here. And this is where another distinction is coming. Look at this. In the bronze ticket draws, you can only get tier 1 to tier 3 tickets, or fairies. Silver tickets give you 3 to 8, and gold tickets give you 5 to 8. So obviously you're going to want to hit those gold and silver ones for chances to evolve your better medals. For now though, we got 5 free ones. We got 5 free ones today, so let's do our polls right here for this one. But yeah, so you have the chance to exchange ranks, but if they want to push that VIP a great deal because 2 oh wow, 4 2s and 1 3, so I can almost get a tier 2 one. Woo! They're pushing VIP. Oops, sorry guys. Cavs outscore. Oh, neat. Sorry. They're pushing the VIP purchase. Lots of 3s. That's really good too. Okay. They're pushing the VIP purchases, guys. They want you spending money. They want you buying things, and they're doing their best to entice you to buy these things. So you're gonna have to pick and choose your own battles, there, guys. Figure out what you guys want to do. In terms of how you want to spend if you choose to want to spend in this game. Where you're going to do it at now is going to be very important. I mean, it adds to the game, that's for sure. Again, I do like the overall feature of PvP mode. I like that it's different. It's something different to do. It works differently. It gives you different incentives on there. But, jeez, I don't know, guys. I guess, while we're here, I think I have enough to do a tier 3, so let's go do a tier 3. On this one, and on a more positive note, I do like PvP. I like the fact that it's here. I just don't like the fact that it's behind like a paywall like that. That still bugs me. Tier 3. No, let's go. If we're gonna do tier 3, I want to do a good tier 3. Yeah, these guys right here got a lot more important. Oh, and they're tier 3s. Ooh, that's kind of tempting, actually. Kind of, I have an idea of who I want already. Did I? Here he is. Syax B, tier 3. Has Ariel on him, not bad, but let's see if I can... Yep, there he is. I have 9, so I can almost do one more. Hopefully I'll get enough points to do some ticket pulls after my my PvP matches. But let's go ahead and evolve him. So okay, so right now, look at this, guys. His max strength, his base stat is going to go from 83.28 to 98.38. And his multiplier is going to go up to an 8.87. Whoa, that is like a crazy amount. All right, let's go get him and get him evolved. Did he get moved up? Oh, I do believe he did. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, I got sent back to the bottom. That's why I got confused. Okay, haha. Step it down here. No, wait. Am I just blind, or did he really just get moved out of the way? Where did he... Nothing seems to really change there, right? No, that's A. That's A right there. Am I as blind and I just missed my Syax B? Because I'll be honest, I'm kind of tired today, so that might have been it. Oh, they went to a tier 7, so they... I don't know why I did that. Okay, whatever. I guess it went down to nuke, I guess, because it updated itself. EXP... Optimize... yeah, sure. We'll use some of those red ones. I have so many HDLs now that... And this is going to be a long video. Wow, I didn't realize the longest video was actually going to be. Oops. Oh, it can go up to level 120 as well. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I guess at this point in time, I'm going to end up going through my... Wow, okay. I'm going to end up going through my entire standard Evolve medals for the most part, and it's now relying on HDLs. So, okay. So we go up to level 120 as a 7-star. Neat. So basically, this is also a way to keep the tier levels in check as well too. They can always go, hey, you know what? Your 7 stars will now turn to 8 stars. Woo! Wow, I'm just... yeah, next one I'm totally going to use HDLs. I mean, I'm just going to keep on using these ones. I already started, but... Next time we do one, we'll do an HDL and see how much that helps me out there. 119. Oh, I should use the other one. Oh well, sure, it's fine. There we go. There he is. So, 12,089 damage. Actually, 1389 with the plus 1,000 on there, which is crazy. Multiplier goes up to 8.87, so this guy is going to do some damage once again. This guy deals 12 hits, more damage, the more gauges are full, so he's going to be pretty powerful going forward. Again, those waffle medals, though, are probably going to be really good bets going forward as well. So that's pretty neat to see. So I'm going to stop here, guys. I gave you guys my ideas on my thoughts on the PvP. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Also, once again, in the comments if you guys got this far to it. If you guys will let me know as well. If you know, if you can use multiple, or if you use the same copy of a medal for slots in different Keyblades for the multiplier increase in the sub slots. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Best of luck in your PvP battles, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.